I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Daystar upper dash panel fitting all 1997 to 2006 TJs. Today we're going to talk through the installation of this upper panel, which is a very simple 1 out of 3 wrenches. This does come with a couple of self-tapping screws that you will have to thread through your factory dashboard. However, as long as you're comfortable making those couple of holes, this is going to be very simple and will install in less than half an hour. But we'll talk more about the install in just a second. We're also going to talk about the construction and a few of the features of this kit. This is for those of you who use that center dashboard storage area but need something that's a little bit more substantial. That area that's in the center of the dash from the factory is pretty shallow and pretty small. This will go over top of that, making it a little bit larger, and it has a little bit of a higher side on it, so when you're going around corners or when you're off-road, things won't as easily slide out of that location. This is a plastic piece that's going to mimic the look of your factory center console piece, so it looks almost like it was designed to be there from the factory, except for the Daystar branding that's right across the front there. Again, this is going to install very easily in your Jeep. It's not something that's going to really stand out or stick out to you or your passengers. It is just going to be something that's functional, and that is nice to have. So as I said, very simple 1 out of 3 wrench install that you can get done in under a half an hour. All you have to do is remove the rubber bottom piece that's in your factory organizer, set this over top of that factory spot, and using a Phillips head screwdriver or a Phillips head bit in your drill, you will use the self-tapping screws, put them through the pre-drilled holes in here and directly down into the top of your dash. Now, if you ever did decide to remove this and you keep that rubber bottom piece, you'll be able to cover up those holes. So even though you are making a permanent modification to your dashboard, it's not something you're going to be able to see if you put that piece back. And ultimately, once you have this installed and you start using it, you're probably not going to want to remove it. This dash organizer comes in right around $25, which I think is a pretty decent price for a plastic piece like this. There's not a lot to it. It's very simple, it installs simply, there are no moving parts, so $25 does seem like a fairly good deal for it. Now, there are some other options out there that are a little bit more expensive that has some additional features. There are some that have a universal mount so that you can put your GPS or your phone or another electronic device on them. And if you're looking for that and you have a little bit of a higher budget, I would recommend taking a look at, for instance, the Rugged Ridge version of this. However, if you just want something that's plain, simple storage solution, this is going to be a fair price. So if you're looking to make better use of the factory storage location on the top center of the dashboard of your TJ, I think this is going to be an easy to install and inexpensive option. So that's my review of the Daystar upper dash panel fitting all 1997 to 2006 TJs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.